and gentlemen, we now present George Edwards in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Come in.
Well, not out of bed yet, Herr Doctor? And the sun up 2 hours ago?
I was very tired after my long walk yesterday. And your father kept me up till late, you know.
You should not have listened to him. Papa loves to have a stranger to gossip to. Did he tell you all about the way his father met Bismarck?
And fought in the Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I know most of the family history now.
Where shall I put the hot water, Herr Doctor?
Oh, anywhere you can find some room. I'm sorry to have my things scattered all over the place.
Will you have your breakfast sent up here? It is all ready.
Oh, no, I'll be down in next to no time. Just open that bag and give me out a dressing gown, would you, Gretel? Then I'll get out of bed.
Certainly, Mania. Oh, what a lot of funny little bottles. And such a beautiful red color.
What?
What are they for?
What are you talking about? Not that one, girl, not that one. I mean the bag against the wall. Shut it up at once.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mania. I did not mean
It's all right. It's all right. I should have told you more carefully. Those are some specimens. I've been making some experiments. If you touched them, it might have spoiled everything.
Oh, I'll be very careful. I will not touch them again, I promise you.
Is it your work to do this room?
Oh, I'd do anything. Help with the cooking, wait at table, make bed.
A real housefrau, eh? How does it come that some of the young men here haven't snapped you up?
I'm not yet 17, Herr Doctor.
Oh, is that really all?
Yeah.
I'd have thought you were 20. You look so grown up, especially now that you've twisted those plaits of yours round your head.
After this week, they'll stop for always. I'm to be married when the priest comes to bless the spring plowing.
To France? The handsome young shepherd I saw you with on the hill?
Yeah, to France.
I'm to be married, too, when I get back to England.
Married? Is this her picture?
Yes, that's it.
She's very beautiful, Herr Doctor.
No more beautiful than you are, Gretel.
But it's the use of being beautiful in a little place like Coralina. No one ever sees you.
France does.
Yeah, France does.
And sometimes strangers come to your village and they see you.
Yeah, and then they go away and never come back. Like that nice Herr Dr. Lanyon. Oh, he was the merry one, that one. He made love to all the girls and even the men did not mind him much.
That sounds almost superhuman. Did he make love to you, Gretel?
No. You see, Franz was always there.
And does Franz never go away?
Only if he has to go to Linz, or when he takes the sheep up into the mountains for the summer.
When does he do that?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. All the sheep are driven away tomorrow. The snow is melted on the mountains now, and there'll be plenty for them to eat on the tablelands.
And how long will he be away?
2 or 3 days. He will be back for the festival, never fear.
I've come just at the right time.
What do you mean, Herr Doctor?
For the festival, of course. What else did you think I meant, pretty Gretel?
Oh, I didn't know.
Are you blushing? You thought I meant something else, eh? Well, suppose I did. Suppose I feel glad that the tall young man of yours will be out of the way for 2 or 3 days.
Oh, you mustn't. Franz is not... I love him.
Of course you do. But that doesn't mean that you mightn't find somebody else rather pleasant, too. Come over here beside me, Gretel. What a soft white arm you've got.
No, please. You're not to hold me, so I must go.
You really want to go?
Yeah, I must.
Then kiss me before you do.
No, please.
Franz doesn't kiss you that way. You must teach him, my pretty bird.
Your face. Oh, what's happened to it?
What do you mean?
Your eyes, your mouth.
Get out of here. Go this instant. Why, look at my hands. They're changing. I'm changing into Hyde. The tincture, where is it? In that other bag. Let me get some of it. I must take it quickly. 1, 2, 3. Oh, steady now. Keep calm. There must be no mistakes. Now the salts. That's right. Against a bubble. It's ready. I must drink it down. I must drink it. Oh, my courage fails me. I dread the agony. Come on, you fool. What's the matter with you? Drink it. Drink. Oh.
Herr Doctor, you're feeling better this morning?
Yes, I'm quite recovered. I came down to see the flocks being driven off to the upland.
That is good. That is good. Gretel will be married to Franz when he gets back from the mountains.
She doesn't seem to want him to go. Look at the way she's clinging onto his arm.
I can't think what's come over her. Ever since yesterday, she's been like one possessed, pale and silent and ready to burst into tears at the least thing. It's a strange thing, love is. You know, Herr Doctor, when I was a young man, I remember how my father once said to me...
Franz, don't go.
Why, Gretel, you little silly, what has come over you? You were quite ready to have me go with the other man yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but now I feel different. I want you to stay here with me.
But I cannot do that, sweetheart. I have my uncle sheep to look after. And if anything happened to them, we'd lose the fine clip of wool he's promised us. And that's to be the beginning of our fortune, don't forget.
But supposing something happened to either of us, what good would the money be then?
But what is going to happen? I go slowly up the mountain trail with the sheep, and I come down the glacier with the other men, the way I've always done ever since I was a boy. I'm not going to take any risk this time, little bird, with you waiting for me at the foot.
And what if I'm not there?
What? What is the shore saying?
I do not know. I feel uneasy, Franz. I'm frightened.
But why? There's nothing to be frightened of. Has anything happened to make you feel this way? Gretel, look at me. It's not this Englishman who's come here to stay. He hasn't said or done anything, has he?
No, nothing.
Because if he has, by heaven, I'll break every bone in his body for him.
Franz, what are you talking about? He's been sick, you know that. He had a sudden illness yesterday morning.
Oh, that is right. The poor devil. It doesn't look as though he's good for very much even now.
Boss, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. There's Rudy calling me. I'll have to go now, sweetheart. Come back with a smile and get the roses back into your cheeks before I come. It will only be 3 days.
Yeah, that is all. I will be waiting for you, Franz.
Of course you will. And look out for me as I come across the ice. I'll wear that red scarf you knitted me, and you'll be able to see it a mile away.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now. No more nonsense, man.
No more.
There. That's the last we'll see of the sheep till summer's over. Would you like me to bring a chair out here for you to sit in the sun, Herr Doctor?
No, thanks. I think I'll take a little walk. I hear the wildflowers are wonderful just over the side of that hill.
Yeah, they are. Lily of the valley, hyacinth, gentians, a carpet of flowers. But are you well enough to go that far?
Oh, yes, I'm quite all right. What time is dinner? I'll be back.
Would you like me to send it out to you? The day is so fine. It seems a pity that you should have to come back so soon.
Couldn't I take something with me?
Oh, no. I'll send it out. The bread's not yet out of the oven, and there'll be some fresh pies and cake later on.
Oh, well, if it's no trouble.
No, not at all. Gretel here will take it to you, won't you, child? You take it? Yes.
I won't have time.
What? Not? The doctor's dinner. You would have time for that.
No.
He's going to take a walk to look at the wildflowers.
No, I won't have time.
Oh, no time?
I have to help with the house and with the cooking, Papa.
Rubbish. Now that the men are away from the village, we'll all have a rest for a few days. And just as well, too, with the wedding next week.
Let me take it with me now. Anything will do.
Oh, no. We don't often have guests from other countries come to stay at our inn. You must have the best. Gretel will take it out to you.
No, I won't go.
Oh, Gretel, what's the meaning of this? Have you gone mad?
No, I just don't want to go.
What is this rudeness? Herr Doctor, I apologize.
Oh, don't trouble, Papa Shank. I think I understand. Please don't force her to do anything against her will.
But I can't understand. Such insolence. If she were younger, I would box her ears. You go for your work, Herr Doctor, and leave it to me. You shall have your dinner, and Gretel shall bring it to you. I shall insist.
Papa,
Go in to your mother, miss. You are not married yet, remember. And as long as you're in my house, you shall do as I say. Be off with you. That's what comes of being in love, Herr Doctor. It turns the mind. I'll be glad when she's married. Franz is the one to manage her. No nonsense about Franz. I once saw him toss a man just like that because he angered him. No nonsense about Franz.